Recording in progress.
Let's start, everybody. What sections we covered, bachcho? Tell me. Anything new have we covered? 48.3, 48.7, 48.9, all of that done. 37 done. है ना बच्चों? And based on that question also we have covered. है ना everybody? Yes, 48.1 and 48.1 also we have covered. Important. TDS non-deduction, non-payment. Remember everybody? And we also saw if there is a fault, है ना? क्या हो गया? हाँ. There is a fault from assessee, but still, if the payee makes payment of the TDS, है ना? In that case, assessee is not to be treated as assessee in default. It will be deemed that the deductor has actually deducted and deposited the tax. Okay, everybody? I think we have covered question number 33, right, everyone? All right. Chalo, come to, can we do one question? Yeah. Let's do one more question. Ready, everybody? Come to question 34. Question number 34. Ready? Question number 34. Chalo, let's write down. Mr. Tenzing is engaged in composite business. Composite means bachcho cumulative, something together, no? Of growing and curing and further processing also. Coffee in Coorg, Karnataka. The whole of coffee grown in his plantation is cured. Cured means again treated, okay? Treated. Relevant information regarding year ended 31st March 23 are as follows. What is given? Particulars. Opening WTV of car as on 1/4/22. Yes. Opening WTV of machinery 1/4/22. See, blocks are different. Both of them are plant and machinery, but blocks are different. Even if rate of depreciation is matching still. Okay. Expenses for growing coffee, expenditure for curing coffee, and sale value of cured coffee. Okay. Besides being used for agricultural operations, the car is also used for personal use. This allowance for personal use may be taken at 20%. The expenses incurred for car running and maintenance is 50,000. The machines were used only for coffee operations. Okay. Compute the income arising from above activities for the AY 23-24. Show WDV of assets obviously as on 1/4/23. Okay. You have opening WDV, we want WDV of the next year. Already all of you? Let's start. Alright. Write down. Computation of income of Tenzing for AY 23-24. Particulars, rupees. Ready, everybody? Ready? Now, बच्चों, what operations is he doing? Only coffee business or no? है ना? Only coffee business. Okay, everybody? No other income he has. First part, write down. Income from sale of coffee. Correct? So there is sale value or actual sale value. Is how much? I think 22 lakhs. है ना? Less. I hope you know we are going to apportion it between agri and business. But we apportion but not gross income. We apportion net profit only. Yes or no? Correct? So less. Expenditure on growing coffee. Three lakh 10,000. Less. Expense on curing coffee. Curing means again it is a process on the coffee. Okay? It can be cleaning, roasting, grinding, that all of that is might be there. Okay? Yes, everybody? 3 lakhs. Yes, still here? Now just try to understand whether there are any other expenses to earn this coffee income. We will get the profit, but are there any further expenses required or given in the question to earn the coffee income? Everybody, tell me quickly. Look in the question and tell me. All of you. Car is used for business purpose also, correct? And what about machinery? Machinery is there, na? Machinery is bachcho also there. So car is also used as well as machinery is also used. So now it is not but they have not purchased the car or capital expenditure. So which expense bachcho in fact we can give? Very good, Mansi. We can give depreciation of car and we can give depreciation of plant and machinery also. Yes, still here? So let's write down. Working note 1, because you have to calculate on machinery as well as car. Alright? And one more expenditure after depreciation. Which one? Running and maintenance. है ना बच्चों? Of the car. Running and maintenance also. So write down less car running and maintenance. Yes, still here. How much is the expense bachcho on car running and maintenance? Maintenance and running? 50,000. So how much will I consider? How much will I consider? The expense on car running and maintenance is 50,000, 50. How much will you take for calculation? All of you? Tell me. Correct, Indrajit. Good. All of you answer? None disallowed. But car is used, na, Nitin, for business purpose. Car is used. So maintenance on car is also allowed. हाँ इंद्रजीत, I got your answer. Correct. Kushbu, Mansi. Yes, Kushbu, correct. Mansi, correct. Where is it given in cash? The expenses incurred for car running is rupees 40,000. Simple. So is rupees 50,000, 50. But understand, where is it given? It is paid in cash. It is not given. Expense on car running and maintenance is 50,000 rupees. But bachcho, car is used for both purpose. What? Business also as well as personal also. Business also as well as personal also. And how much have they given to you as personal expenditure? Or how much to apportion or how much to take as personal? 20%. So whatever expenditure you did on car running and maintenance, bachcho, 20% will also be considered over there as personal, and 80% will be taken as business expenditure. Basically, car is used for both purpose, personal and business. So how much have they given to you as ratio? That personal is 20%. That much is disallowed. So therefore, how much are we allowing? 80%. Understood, Nitin? So 50,000 into 80%. 40,000 much will be allowed. Yes, still here? Simple? So this will be my composite net profit. Composite net profit. And this I will bifurcate obviously between 10-1 and business. है ना बच्चों? Clear till here? Leave 2-3 lines. And now calculate working note 1. Depreciation under section 32. Depreciation under section 32. Yes? First one. On opening WDV, what do we have? But they have asked you closing WDV also, na? So for both the assets, car and plant and machinery, both of them are 15%, 1.5. Okay? Opening WDV do we have? Given to you 3 lakhs. P&M 15 lakhs. Clear till here? That is my opening WDV. Any additions, any sales? Nothing. So less what? But show depreciation. Simple. Less depreciation. Clear till here? How much is normally बच्चों? 15%. Normal बच्चों 45,000. अरे हाँ बच्चों. And over here also how much? 1270 225 है ना? Therefore my closing WDV is what? 255 and 1275. Simple here. Next point, however, very important. Since car is also used for personal purpose, है ना बच्चों? At what rate? At the rate of 20%. So they have said whatever is the ratio between business and personal is 20%. Therefore, even depreciation under section 32 will be allowed till what बच्चों? 80% of depreciation. Okay? Next line. Therefore, depreciation under section 32. Car, it was originally 45,000. Of that 80%, yes, still here. So that is 36,000. And next one what बच्चों? plant and machinery. That is fully allowed because it is used only for coffee business expenses, है ना, coffee purpose. Understood everybody? For plant and machinery it was 2,25,000. Therefore, total depreciation. Understood? $261. Clear till here, all of you? So 261 will be allowed as depreciation under income tax. Give me composite. Give me much composite net profit. All of you. $1,289, correct. But this is not fully taxable, बच्चों, है ना? हाँ. Fine till here. Less. Exempt under section. Now we'll bifurcate between agri and business, na? So agri will be exempt as it is. अरे हाँ या ना? So exempt under section which one? 10(1). But for that you have to find out what is the agricultural part. So 12,89,000 into coffee, bachcho, is how much? Normal coffee, just cured, grown and cured, because they have not given roasted, grounded, with or without chicory and all of that. So normal coffee. What is the ratio? Ratio 75-25. Correct na? So here I am exempting agri. So agri bachcho will be 75. Arey हाँ. $966, $750. Correct हो everybody? Therefore taxable business income. How much? 322, 250. है ना? All of you? Clear till here? $24 for homework. Everybody. Okay, everybody? Come to 44 AA. Just a minute. Come to 44 AA. Page 7.28.
Recording stopped.
बहुत आवाज़ आ रहा था. अब ठीक है, थोड़ा शांत है, बेटर है. आगे बढ़े. चलो रेडी. Pay attention, huh?
Recording in progress.
Now whatever sections are there after this are very, 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 very important. Okay, everybody? Very important. 44 AA. Maintenance of accounts. Accounts means books of accounts. Maintenance means obviously maintaining books of accounts by certain persons carrying on either profession or business. Okay. So check. I mean, some of them have to maintain books of account. When? Specified professionals. Okay. Specified means again notified. Specified means what? Notified. Professionals. Professional you understand, na? CA, CS, lawyer, architect, engineers, your artists, musicians, actors. These are what profession, है ना? So if gross receipts, okay, total receipts exceed rupees 1.5 lakhs in all. Underline the word बच्चों, all. In the last 3 years. In all of the last 3 years, बच्चों, if your gross receipts are more than 1.5 lakhs, you have to maintain books of accounts. Okay. What are those or who are those specified professionals? Okay. Check next page. Legal, lawyers, medical, doctor, engineer, architect, accounting consultant like us, technical consultant, interior decoration, CS, film artist, all of these, actor, cameraman, director, music director, lots of people. Okay. If you are from this profession, any of these, it is called specified. And if you are from specified profession, and if your gross receipts are more than 1.5 lakhs in all of the last 3 years, then you have to maintain books of account. Clear? So 41AA is about books of account. Maintenance of books of account compulsorily. Understood all of you? Tell me. Are haan. Done? Everybody? Okay. Come back here. Next part. If you are not a specified professional, so persons other persons who are carrying on either business or other non-specified profession. Understood or no? So professional only professions, but other than specified, they will come in this category. Okay, either business or non-specified professionals. Check what is told for them. In case of individual and HUF, which is our main syllabus in this at intermediate level. If income, बच्चों, not gross receipts. Okay, check here. If income exceeds 2.5 lakhs, taxable income, है ना? Or the total sales or turnover, बच्चों, exceeds 25 lakhs in any one of the last 3 years, then you have to maintain bachcho books of account. Yes, over here bachcho, what are the cases? Depending on the type of SSC, which SSC, individual or HUF. Then when you have to maintain books of account, even if any bachcho, one of the last 3 years, your net profit is more than 2.5 lakhs or gross receipts is more than 25 lakhs, you have to maintain books of account. Yes, clear all of you? Pakka? Done? Tell me. Yes, should I go ahead, everybody? In case of other persons, but which persons? Tell me. Which other persons? Tell me. Very good. Yes. Company, AOP, BOI, firm, LLP. Correct. Your AJP, local authority, all of that. If income exceeds 1.2 lakhs or total sales is more than 10 lakhs in any one of the 3 years. So basically individual HUF limits are high, other of them limits are a little bit lower, but condition is still the same. Yes, everybody? Then, you have to maintain books of account. Then point number C. If profits are calculated on presumptive basis, this we will see later on, 44 AE, BB, triple B and all of that, and SSC has claimed income lower than the presumptive rate. This you will not right now currently understand because you have to understand presumptive taxation first. Okay, so that we will do later on. And where the provisions section 4480A are applicable in his case, and his income exceeds the maximum, and his income exceeds the maximum amount which is not chargeable to income tax. But can you give me meaning of this? If he is claiming 4480A and his income exceeds, very good, Mansi. All of you? Basic exemption limit. But this is, we had written everywhere, okay, earlier. This is also called as basic exemption limit. Fine till all of you? Everybody okay till here? Alright. So you have to maintain bachcho what? Books of account in all these cases. Okay? Theory, other theory bachcho homework. Place of maintenance books of accounts, time limit for maintenance of books of accounts. This you will read, okay? Homework. Okay, everybody? Again, keep a pencil or a scale over there. And come to question number 20, 20. Binod. Ready? All of you? Vinod is a person carrying on profession as film artist. His gross receipts from profession are as under. Which is the current year going on 22-23? So the of 22-23. So last 3 years they have given us gross receipts. है ना? अरे हाँ. What is the obligation regarding maintenance of books of accounts for AY 23-24? Under section 44AA of the Income Tax Act. And what if he was a business trader? First answer, tell me, he is a film artist. Books of accounts required or not required in the current year? Okay, Indrajit. Okay, Mansi. Kushbu Nitin. Okay, Nitin. Why not required?
सर 3 साल लगता है, 3 साल में 1.5 लाख होना चाहिए. इसमें 1 साल में 1,15,000 हुआ, 1,80,000 हुआ, फिर 2,10,000 हुआ, इसीलिए नहीं चलेगा.
So first of all, does he come under specified profession? Yes. Then specified profession, bachcho, what is required? All 3 years required or no? All 3 years it should be more than 1.5 lakhs. Here in the last 3 years, only 2 years out of 3, bachcho, only 2 years it is more than 1.5 lakhs. So not all 3 of the last 3 years. So he is not required to maintain books of account for the current year. Okay, everybody? Write down. Question number 20. Ready, all of you? First point. Vinod is a film artist. That is specified profession. That is what was a specified profession. Correct earlier? Full stop. The gross receipts in all 3 years. The gross receipts in all 3 years does not exceed rupees 1.5 lakh. Yes, still here? Therefore, he is not required. Therefore, he is not required to maintain books of account. Yes, still here? Therefore, he is not required to maintain what bachcho books of account. full stop. Come back to theory बच्चों. And read this part 7.28. Read quickly. The last paragraph on 7.28.
Recording stopped.
Okay.
Recording in
Check.
progress.
Very important. Pay attention now. Even if professional receipts are below 1.5 lakhs in all three preceding years, so see, they don't have to maintain all the books of accounts, okay? But such professionals have to maintain such books of accounts as will enable the AO to compute his total income. It can be cash ledger, okay? Or a sales books only, that's it. You don't have to maintain each and every books of account. Only your cash ledger is sufficient. Yes, Celia? That is ledger and cash book. Gross receipt or income for the business as per section 41 AE shall not be considered. That I will do later on. Okay? However, the point is here, even if you are specified professional, you don't have in case your receipts are not more than 1.5 lakhs in all the years, you don't have to maintain each and every books of account. However, you have to maintain very basic books of account which will help the AO to compute total income. Okay? Yes, clear all of you? Write down. Next line. Since he is a specified profession, or a specified professional, he only needs to maintain such books of account which will enable AO to compute his total income. So not each and every books of account, but only basic bare minimum which is required to compute total income. Done? Case 2. Case 2, bachcho. Come back to the question. What is case 2? What if bachcho is a business trader? That means business, no? Everybody. Tell me. Now what is the requirement? Either his bachcho net profit should be more than 2.5 lakhs or the gross receipt should be more than 25 lakhs. Hai na? Because he is individual. In any of the last 3 years, no. Correct. Write down. I hope all of you understood. Write down. If he is a business trader, nine. He is required to maintain books of account only if his income exceeds rupees 2.5 lakhs or gross receipt exceeds rupees 25 lakhs when बच्चों in any of one of the preceding 3 years, है ना? Full stop. In the given case, his total income doesn't exceed rupees 2.5 lakhs in any one also, na? In any of the preceding years, in any of the preceding 3 years. Therefore, he need not maintain any books or accounts. Which is not required to maintain any books of account. Done, everybody? Done, everybody? Come to the next page. Yes. Now, if income exceeds 2.5 lakhs, then yes, he is required to maintain books of accounts. If profit is more than 2.5 lakhs, he is required to maintain books of account. Yes, and the reason wants to maintain books of account. Good. Next बच्चों concept most important audit section 44 AB. This has to be this is a favorite question for articleship interview in tax at least. Okay, 44 AB. Ready, everybody? What is the name? Audit of accounts of certain persons carrying on business or profession. First of all, we are in the PGBP chapter only. So this audit, this word is coming only for this chapter, PGBP income. So one thing keep in mind, if at all, the person is earning salary income, house property, capital gain or IOS, in that case there is no question of PGBP. So if you don't have this head of income, then there is no question of PGBP. Clear, all of you? Are हाँ? So first of all, audit. Now what do you mean by bachcho audit? Again, verification, checking of the books of account. Yes. And who will do the audit, bachcho? Not the income tax department, not the assessee, because that is not self-assessment. Okay. It will be done by a neutral party, third party, that is a chartered accountant. Okay, everybody. So here it is again one of your statutory right as a chartered accountant to audit. So whenever in law, in whichever law you see the word audit, the primary bachcho responsibility as well as authority is given only to chartered accountants. Yes. So they have to. So again a neutral party, third party. They have to audit the books of accounts. Now this is told by income tax department or income tax law, but why? Because the department wishes to have a confirmed books of accounts. Otherwise definitely assessees, you know that, are going to do what? Show less income or show more expenditure. That is quite sure. Are ha ya na? So department has a reasonable, I said bachcho, a reasonable amount of, you can say, reliability, a reasonable amount of reliability on the books of accounts if the books of accounts are bachcho audited by a chartered accountant or you can say a third party. Clear till here, all of you? Now getting audit or getting your books of accounts audited again is not a time pass that yes, you come one day and that audit is done and then that work is done. It takes a little bit of time. So basically the chartered accountant is also going to charge you money for auditing the books of accounts. He's a chartered accountant, by the way, or basically audit will be happening. So these costs or these items or audit will be done only for little bit big assessees. Basically the concept of audit is only for bachcho big assessee. It is not for small assessee. In fact, sometime back in 44AA we saw bachcho what? Some of them are not even required to maintain books of accounts. So use common sense. Only if there are books of accounts you will audit them. If no books of account, bachcho, no audit. Simple or no? Are ha, everybody. Okay. So 44AB talks about audit of books of accounts. That was a certain persons in certain situations. Yes, and then you have five different bachcho clauses. Yes, till here. So please read. Okay, enter all the 5 clauses. Read, come on quickly.
Recording stopped.
Read, all of you. Go clause wise. First finish clause A. Done, all of you? Done. Okay, good, fine. I have almost all of you done.
Recording in progress.
Very important, okay? You have to by heart these sections. Or you'll have to know everything in detail about 44AA, but importantly 44AB. We simply in simple language बच्चों we call it as tax audit. What do we call बच्चों? Tax audit. Clear? Now let's go to clause A. Ready? If the assessee carries business, because clause B बच्चों clearly talks about profession, so बच्चों clause A is for what? Business. Okay till here? And if his total sales, turnover or gross receipts बच्चों exceeds 1 crore rupees. 1 crore. What are we talking about? Gross receipts. Gross sales or gross turnover is more than rupees 1 crore. Is it a small assessee or a big assessee? Big assessee. So first of all, you understood that audit is to be done only for big assessees. And right now, in the first condition which we are saying, if you are doing business and your turnover bachcho is more than 1 crore. Understood on all of you? Simple till here? Turnover. I'll give you a very simple example, okay? At times there is very stupid examples, but practical also. Now let us say if you have a bachcho milk franchisee. Milk franchisee, you understand? Okay, whichever Amul, Gokul, whatever, Chittare, whatever are your local brands of milk. है ना? हाँ. So basically you are a wholesale distributor. Wholesale distributor. Yes, Celia? Now understand. Even if I take average, okay, I'm just taking average of rupees 70 per liter, है ना? 70 per liter, okay? The wholesale distributor, bachcho, I don't know the numbers, but still, 200 liters minimum 200 liters per day sale, है ना? Yes, tell everybody. 7 2s are 14. Yes, tell all of you. Is it right? One more. 14,000, no? Yes, tell everybody. This is, for example, my per day sale. And milk is such a business, it is not never stopped normally. So even if I take bachcho as 365 days, this comes to how much? Just check on the calculator. Or do you want me to check? $51 lakhs. Yes, hello all of you. Around 51 lakhs. Finally, all of you. So if you take, let us say double. If at all I make a sale of 400 liters or 500 liters per day, then definitely, okay, I'm going to cross 1 crore rupees. Yes? So let us see if at all I double right now, bachcho. Just for the sake of example, I'm training, okay? Let us take it as 500 liters. Chalega? 7 5 are 35, so 35,000. I'm taking a little bit double now. And 35,000 into 365 is how much, bachcho? We'll just quickly check that. $1.27, okay, almost crore. Okay, everybody? You can do the maths. With some distributor, if at all you find somebody. I'm not talking about retail shop, but I did not talk about retail shop. 1.27 crores. I was talking about distributor, wholesaler. Find it, everybody? So 1.27 crore. Bachcho, is the turnover more than 1 crore now? Yes. The turnover is bachcho more than 1 crore. Yes, everybody? Acha. What do you think? As a wholesale distributor, what is the profit margin per liter? All of you? I want in rupees. Whatever you think. Okay, Nitin? Indrajit? Are per liter bowlet? Indrajit? Khushbu Mansi, what do you think? A retailer gets 50 paise or 1 rupee bachcho. Retailer bachcho. Okay? On a higher side, take 2 rupees, retailer. And same amount, a little bit more, 2 to 3 rupees, bachcho, wholesaler. Take it as rupees 5. On a very higher side, I said. Okay? Rupees 5 per liter. Yes, everybody? Into, what did I say? 500 liters per day. है ना? 5 as a 25. So daily income bachcho how much? 2500. Yes, everybody? And then into 365. Yes, Chilya, how much it is coming to? Check. Around 9 lakh. Okay, everybody? 9.12 lakhs something. Are हाँ या ना? Okay? Turnover of 1.27 crore. Income 9.12 lakhs. Bachcho, my question to you is 9.12 lakhs, bachcho, net profit or gross profit? This is gross profit, bachcho. It's just my commission, or you can say just my only margin on the sales. I have other expenditures like definitely bachcho, diesel, van, carriages, chilling, that is transportation, maybe some employees, electricity for chilling on the fridges. So fridge depreciation, all of that will be there. So ultimately, bachcho, in this case, okay, this happens. That's why I told you, I mean, this was from one of my friend's case. That's why I was telling you. Let us say the profit will come to 6 lakhs or 7 lakhs, whatever it is. Actual net profit. Actual net profit. Are you getting my point? 6 lakh rupees, let us take. Yes? That is the reason some people comparatively say, Achha, we'll do job only, na then. Why do you do so much of headache? Because sales of 1.27 crore and earn net profit only 6 lakhs. It is better to do job or salary, and salary is net profit. Salary is bachcho net profit, it is taxable, but no deduction, nothing like that, okay? Anyways, the thing is now, the problem or the thing is, as soon as your bachcho turnover is exceeding 1 crore, what will happen? You have to get your books of accounts audited. Understood or no? You're doing business. Fine? Okay? Next point. Now Madam Ji, bachcho, just to show again that yes, she is doing something for the business people also, helping small business persons also. She brought again a condition or a clause. What is the clause, bachcho, about? That if at all, see, first of all, this 44 AB will come into picture only if your turnover is more than 1 crore. This is much everybody agrees. So even if it is 99 lakhs rupees, no 44 AB audit. Now, if your turnover is more than 1 crore, exceeding 1 crore, audit will be there. But she said, okay, even if your turnover is more than 1 crore, but if your cash receipts and cash payments, what did I say, bachcho? Cash receipts, okay, as well as, and it is and cash payments, both the conditions, cash payment as well as cash receipts are less than 5% of total receipts as well as total expenditures. Bouncer? Pay attention. Profit and loss account, for example. Yes? So whatever is the income which I have actually received. Okay, everybody? Let us say, for the sake of example, 100 rupees is my receipts. Total receipts. Clear? And in actual bachcho cash, I received 3 and 97 bachcho bank. Did you understand or bouncer? Did you understand what I am telling you? Total income is how much? 100. I received how much? 100. But I am just doing the bifurcation of this 100. That 3 is in cash. And remaining I have received on UPI, online, etc. Okay? Correct. And let us say expenditure I have here also, payments, fine. Here also I am purposely keeping the amount as 100. Chalega? My total expenses are बच्चों 100. And same thing, that whatever I have paid now, let us in cash I paid 5 and बच्चों payment through bank has been 95. Clear or no? Understood everybody? Ultimately or effectively, whatever I have received of that, not more than 5% is in cash. Whatever which I have received of that, not more than 5% is in cash, and whatever I have paid of that, not more than 5% is in cash. Both the conditions should be satisfied. Then the turnover virtual limit will not be taken as 1 crore, the turnover virtual limit will be taken as 10 crore. What did you understand? Basically, this 1 crore will be replaced with 10 crore, provided provided your cash receipts and payments are less than 5% of the receipts and payments. I'll give you examples, all of you. चलेगा? चलो write down. In a notebook write down बच्चों. Whatever AB threshold calculation, threshold. I'll give you the meaning, but write down first. Threshold calculation. See, threshold means up to what amount it is not applicable. Threshold means what, up to what amount it is not applicable. Okay, everybody? Yes? Clause A. Ready, everybody? Original turnover limit is how much? Rupees 1 crore. Yes, Celia? Okay? And second one, if cash payment oblique receipt less than equal to of 5% of total payments oblique receipt, then turnover limit is rupees 10 crore. First write down this much. Continue everybody. I'll give you some examples. Ready? Chalo. Example 1. Turnover. I'll give you two figures. Turnover. I'll give you percentage of cash. Okay? Everybody okay till here? Let us say turnover is 60 lakhs, 60 lakhs. And of that, bachcho, 40% is in cash. The 40% I'm writing cash, it can be again for both. Income also as well as expenditure also. Chalega? Everybody? Tell me whether audit is to be done or not to be done. Audit or no audit? No audit. Okay. And which you compare bachcho that figure 60 lakhs turnover with what? 1 crore or 10 crore? With 1 crore. Bachcho, we have to compare that with 1 crore. Why? Because bachcho, out of my total turnover, 40% of it is in cash. So whatever I've sold, whatever I've received money, whatever money I have received, of that more than बच्चों 5% is in cash. Yes or no? So my turnover limit applicable is 1 crore and my turnover is 60 lakhs. Limit is 1 crore. I mean, we first have to see whether 1 crore or 10 crore, which is applicable. So applicable is 1 crore. Why? Because more than 5% is in cash. Clear till here? And turnover, actual turnover 60 lakhs. That is less than 1 crore. Therefore, no tax on it. Write down. Clear to all of you? You can expand or you can just make that column bigger. It is upon you. Okay. ठीक है? Everyone okay till here? Pay attention. Important. Turnover 5 crores. Okay. Payments, cash. Abhinav, good afternoon. I am giving you directly as a percentage. And but your receipt in cash 4%. Give me the limit applicable. Yes, Indrajit, correct. Arey, Mansi, correct. Khushbu, what is the turnover limit applicable? You will compare 5 crore with what? 1 crore or 10 crore? Correct, Nitin. Khushbu, now 10 crore. Now why 10 crore? Because my condition has been satisfied. Which condition has been satisfied? That my cash transactions, payment and receipt, both are less than 5% of my total payments and total receipts. Khushbu, है ना? So can I give us a small summary to you? Tell me simple way, okay? Try to understand. Is the government encouraging or not digital payments? Digital payments. Or the government is discouraging cash payments? Cash is only 3 or 4% of the entire business. That's why they're saying, okay, so since cash is so low, remaining entire amount is white only. White means it is recorded in the books of accounts. That's why saying, okay, so turnover limit will give you 10 crore. So even if your turnover is up to 10 crore, no tax audit. What is the answer, Bacho? Audit or no tax audit in this example? No tax audit. Because limit applicable is 10 crore. Why 10 crore? Because my cash amounts are less than 5%. And since actual turnover is only 5 crore, which is less than 10 crore, therefore no tax audit. Khushbu, understood? Clear? So write down. Limit 5 crore. So limit is 10 crore. Since important बच्चों both payment receipt in cash less than 5%. 5% of what? Of the total payments and total receipts. है ना? चलेगा ना? No tax audit बच्चों. Why? Since 5 crore is less than 10 crore. Understood? Third, turnover 15 crores. Payment cash 2% and receipt in cash 1%. Yes, Indrajit, Khushbu, correct. Correct. But limit was what? 10 crore, all of you agree? Basically, can I say simply, nobody can save you if your turnover is more than 10 crore? Hi, Anna. Understood, Leo? 10 crore is too much of big limit, so they're like, no. 10 crore above, then you have to get audit, even if we don't care, even if there is no cash transactions. Okay? So, but limit was 10 crore for our understanding. Because actual turnover is much more than the limit of 10 crores. Yes, everybody? And last, I'll give you one example, last example. Turnover is about 7 crores. Cash payments done is 8% of the total payments, and cash receipts done is 4% of the total receipts. Correct, Nitin? Correct, Indrajit? Correct, Khushbu, Mansi, all of you correct. Audit will be required. Because both cash payments and receipts are not less than 5%. So limit applicable will be 1 crore and my turnover is much more than 1 crore. Therefore, audit will be required. Yes. Let's go ahead. Limit. Next part, cash. Tax audit required since 7 crore bachcho is more than 1 crore. I hope this is clear, bachcho, now. That was clause 8, and that is the only complex over there. Okay, complexity. Remaining is all okay. But Madam Ji had to make it complicated, no? Okay? Done till here? One more point I have given you. Even if the payment is not by account pay, check or demand draft, it is still deemed as cash only. So payment bachcho has to be what compulsory account pay or demand draft or through banking channels, then that is okay. Okay? So if it's just a bearer check, cross check, cash not allowed. Okay? I mean all of them will be treated as cash only. Alright, Elia? Fine? Clause B, very simple, very sweet. For which type of bachcho business? It is not business, it's for profession. Which profession? Any profession. Profession is profession. If the gross receipt bachcho exceed 50 lakhs, है ना? Your lawyers, doctors, engineers, architects bachcho. Not just specified, Indrajit, it can be now any profession. Okay? But if the turnover is what bachcho more than 50 lakh rupees. Urban clap you have seen, no? है ना? So doctors, lawyers, engineers, architects, professions, all these consultants, but if their turnover is more than 50 lakh rupees, then audit is required. So doctors, dentists, they will fall, they definitely fall over here because their turnover is quite high. है ना? Fine till here, all of you? How much doctor takes? You want to calculate all of that now? What is doctor's income, bachcho? Normal doctor. Your general, this physician, what we call, consultant. What are the fees near your doctors just for regular consultation? You are one patient, one consultation. 200 rupees? 600? 250? My goodness. 500 क्या छापते हैं डॉक्टर, टू मच ऑफ मनी. 1000 टू कॉस्टली यार. This is our only work we do, है ना. How many patients in a day? So we'll take average figure of 300 rupees. Very, very nominal also. How many patients? 100 patients in a day. 100. 40 in morning, 40 in evening. Possible. Possible actually. Quite possible. 100. I'm just taking for example. 30,000 per day is earning. My goodness. I will see now on what lower side, higher side, that will see. This is per day. Into 6 days, let us say. But whatever it is. This is for 1 week. My goodness. Into 4 weeks. What? Profession. Yes, Celia. Obviously plus or minus. Dentists earn quite huge amount also. But yes, once it cross 50 lakhs rupees 50, we're talking of turnover. We are not talking of profit. Keep that in mind. It's just turnover. Profit will be what? He'll have to reduce the rent expenses, staff, electricity, medicines, whatever he purchases to give it to the patients. Yes or no, everybody? Injection cost, material cost, all of that. Yes? I took how much? But 300 rupees I took, no? But I took 100 patients in a day. Average, yeah, it can be plus or minus. It can be plus or minus. Yes, Celia? So they'll have to get bacho audit also. Fine, everybody? So they have to get the books of accounts audited. Use common sense, they have to maintain books of accounts, hai na? 50 lakhs rupees turnover. Then CDE is for some other specifics for presumptive taxation persons. So those again we will do later on. Okay, presumptive taxation. Presumptive. Here can you see presumptive? है ना? Whatever ADA we will see later again. And 84 also we will see later on. Okay. So but business, if you are doing business, presumptive will do in some time later. Over here you have to do it. This entire table of presumptive taxation that we have to cover. Okay. So what's your business? What are the limits? 1 crore and 10 crore. Profession, what are the limits? 50 lakh rupees. 50. Okay till here? All of you? Are हाँ. Ready? Should we go ahead, everybody? So audit will be there, बच्चों है ना, if your turnover is more than that particular amounts, है ना? Specified date. What is the tax audit due date? By when you have to बच्चों submit the tax audit, okay? Understand tax audit. By when you have to submit the tax audit report. The auditor will prepare a report, बच्चों, okay? Tax audit report he will prepare. So that has to be submitted. So check the due date for filing a return of income. In case of assessees, okay, who are required to get their accounts audited is 31st October of the relevant AY. Now, first of all, one of the first time you are actually checking the due dates of income tax return. And I mean, as per the law given to you, means what? If you are required to get your books of accounts audited, okay? Are हाँ या ना? Sorry. In that case, due date for filing income tax return is what, बच्चों? 31st October. See, if there is no tax audit, we simply say 31st July in many cases, okay, individuals and HUF, etc. But if audit is required, then 31st October, because it takes time to audit, na bachcho. Are you getting my point? So once your financial year is over in March, so non-tax audit cases, July, due date of return. If bachcho there is again what? Audit is applicable, it may take some more time, that's why bachcho October. Are हाँ, understood? Okay. So the tax audit, okay, report has to be submitted by when? Check. 1 month before the income tax return due date. 1 month before. Okay. So the specified date for the tax holiday is 30th September. It is 1 month. I'm just writing here. One month before 139 due date. Yes, all of you? Should I go ahead, everybody? Yeah? There is also homework, your disqualifications of auditor. Which auditors are not allowed, okay? Which chartered accountant means chartered accountant, but then these are your disqualification. Disqualification means what? Not allowed to audit the books of accounts. Okay, everybody? Arey haan, that is for homework. Chalega? Ready, everybody? 44 AB, tax audit. Chalo. Read बच्चों 44 AD, presumptive taxation. What do you mean by presumptive or presumption means what? Correct. Estimate, presume, assumption. Correct. Presumptive means assumption only. Correct. So, in some cases, again understand. Now we here try to help small taxpayers. But we try to help small taxpayers, and we say that if your turnover is not crossing a certain limit, then we'll assume a percentage of the turnover as profit. Okay? We'll assume a certain percentage of turnover as profit. You don't have to actually calculate and etc. So that becomes very, very easy for the taxpayer because they don't have to maintain the books of accounts, or they don't have to maintain all the books of accounts. Okay, everybody? Read bacho 4480. Read 4480 over here on the left hand side. Read bacho, all of you. Come on.
Recording stopped.
Read only 4480, okay, everybody? Nothing else. Done? Okay, let's start, everybody. Okay.
Recording in progress.
4480, ready? So what all we have to cover under presumptive taxation? 4480, EDA and AE. Okay, three sections which you have for presumptive taxation. Presumptive means assume a certain amount as profit of the business. Okay or no? Certain amount is bachcho profit of the business instead of actually calculating. So check. presumptive taxation and the type of assessee to whom it is applicable or available. So please understand 44AB. What we saw tax audit was for big assessees, and presumptive taxation which is for small assessees. We give them some benefit. What benefit? Of not keeping books of accounts. So if not keeping books of accounts, then you have to just assume a certain percentage as profits of the turnover. So we'll say, sir, but how will you calculate turnover? So basic books of accounts will be there, cash like cash sales or sales book. That's it. So whatever the turnover, that much we'll figure out, and of that we'll take some percentage as a, or that minimum percentage as the profit. Clear, everybody? Can we go ahead? So check. An individual or HUF or a partnership firm who is a resident. So again, the resident, 44AD. But not LLP. But so this is not available to LLP only. Individual HUF or firm, but partnership firm, but not LLP. Who has not claimed deduction under chapter 6A as well as 10AA. But chapter 6A, which one? Relating to income. Where had we seen this same part in this chapter? Tell me. Chapter 60 deduction not taken in respect of incomes. Had we seen that in specified business 35AD? Are haan, tell me all of you. Clear na? So no deduction of 10AA or chapter 60 for relating to incomes. Carrying on, underline the word, any business except business of applying, hiring, leasing of goods carriages, because as it is but applying, hiring, leasing of goods carriages is covered under section 44AE. That we will see over there. So you are in the business of transport. If you are in the business of transport, then that time you are going to see 44AE. Are haan. So 44 AD is for all the businesses except transport business. Hai na? Because for transportation we have some different rules. Then, whose turnover or gross receipts in the earlier year, in the current year, does not exceed 2 crore rupees. Does not exceed, na? Are you getting my point? So again, up to 2 crores, if your turnover is there, you can claim under 44 AD. Hai na? Or you can take benefit of 4480. Benefit is, what is the benefit? Two benefits. Fixed percentage or direct fixed amount of profit. You don't have to actually calculate and all of that. And second benefit, no books of accounts. Hai na? Now, the provisions of this section shall not apply to. That means they can't take help of 44 AD. If a person is carrying on profession. So basically, what happens? 4480 is for mainly for what? Tell me. Business. Hana, all of you. Clear, all of you? So if you're doing some profession under 44AA, which we are going to see again later on, 44AA. Where is it, 44AA? Okay, I'll see that. Yeah, we had seen 44AA, na? Specified professions. Yeah. Specified professions, okay? A person carrying on profession as referred in section 2 in section 44AA. Or a person earning commission or brokerage. Not allowed. Or a person carrying on agency business. Basically, these three type of people cannot take 44 AD as presumptive taxation. Clear, Delio? So again, let me tell you. Let us quickly revise. Which type of assessee, individual or HUF or partnership firm but not LLP? Total, and that is which type of business? Any business except transport, leasing, hiring, plying of goods carriages. Third, turnover limit up to 2 crores. Yes, Elio? And then again you have these three exceptions which can't take 44 AD. Clear, all of you? Tell me. Are haan. Everybody tell me. Correct? No? What is the benefit? You can take 8% only. Are haan na? You can take what? 8% only as profit. So 8% of total turnover or gross receipts or a sum higher than the aforesaid. Aforesaid means whatever is mentioned, 8%. So you can show 8% or 9% or 18% is also okay, but not less than normally 8%. But you can take 8%. No, nothing asked. Are you getting my point or no? No headache only. No books of accounts only. Clear? Everybody? So 8% of total turnover or gross receipts. Okay? Or you can take higher sum also. check for 6%. Tell me बच्चों, which is better? 8% is better or 6% is better? I mean, what profit is better for the assessee from assessee's point of view? Higher tax or lower tax? Lower tax. So lower income only, okay? 6% बच्चों only is better obviously. But for that, what he has to do? Check. Again, digital payments. Wherever they could do after demonetization and say this is for digital payments, encouragement of digital payments, converting everything into white. है ना बच्चों? So, if at all whatever money you receive is by account pay check or bank transaction, then whatever amount you received under those banking channels, of that we can take only 6% as profit. Yes, still here? And underline the word. However, that money should also come to your bank account. Okay, check. During the year or before 139(1) due date. That means what? If bacho as on 31st March you get a check, so not really you're getting money as on 31st March. But what is saying, this money should come to your bank account or actually to you before ROI due date. Simple. Are you getting my point, everybody? Are haan. Clear? Should I go ahead everyone? All deductions including interest on capital salary, this obviously we have to still cover this part because we have not gone into partnership accounts, okay, partnership treatment. But did you understand 8%, 6%? Yes? Okay. And what if bacho is maintenance of books and audit also compulsory if income is declared below specified rate? That means you are saying percentage taxation. You are saying bacho what percentage taxation, but you are showing profit less than 8%, or you are showing bacho profit less than 6%. Then definitely the department doesn't believe you, because department has given that rate that this can be the profit or this should be the profit, and if bacho that much also profit you are not showing, then department wants to see your books of accounts, or they tell you to maintain books of accounts, and not just maintain, also get them audited. Understood or no, all of it? Tell me. Everybody? Yes? Got it? चलेगा? नहीं? नहीं समझा. कोई तो समझा उसको.
Recording stopped.
कौन समझाएगा उसको? तुमको भी बाउंसर गया. ठीक है. Fine. ठीक है.
Recording in progress.
Understand. I'll just give you example, okay? Indrajit. Turnover is 80 lakhs, 80. You just give me answers, okay? Can we take 40 over AD? Yes or no? Yes, because my turnover is below 2 crores business, okay? Now understand. If this entire 80 lakhs I have received in cash, entire 80 lakhs bacho I have received in cash, how much minimum profit I can show? Very good, Indrajit. Very good. 8% of 80 lakhs. 8 is a 64, है ना? 6.4 lakhs. Everyone okay till here? Nitin, understood or no? And one more example. If my entire 80 lakhs I have received in bank, how much profit I'll show? I have to show minimum 6%. So 8 6 are 44.8 lakhs. This is the income I have to show. This is presumed. So now the case is, what is the meaning of the last column? What are we trying to say? That, okay, pay attention. You are saying you are under presumptive taxation, but still, when you are filing income tax return, okay, everybody, you are showing bacho profit even less than these figures. 80 lakhs turnover, and you are saying 5%, 5 lakhs only profit. Possible. You may have a bad year also, possible. Or your profit margins have decreased. It can be any other reason. Or the commission itself has been reduced. Yes. So you are showing less than the prescribed percentage. So now will the department believe in you actually? No. Or even if you're actually genuinely claiming it, then they will say just prepare books of accounts and get it audited. Prepare books of accounts and what? Get it audited. Clear all of you? Understood? Now understood? Fine. Chalo. 44 ADA. Next presumptive taxation. Okay, 44 ADA. Again, resident, individual or HUF or firm but not LLP. So same thing, बच्चों 44 ADA and ADA. We have removed LLP from there, है ना? Who is engaged in a specified profession, specified only but, okay, which are mentioned in section 44 AA, specified professions. Yes, Chalia? You can claim बच्चों 44 ADA. Only if your turnover or gross does not exceed 50 lakh rupees, 50. अरे हाँ बच्चों, fine. So for business बच्चों limit 2 crores and professional, small professional now, small SACs, but under profession up to 50 lakhs. अरे हाँ बच्चों, clear लियो. In that case, what is the presumed profit? Presumed profit 50%. है ना? 50% of gross receipts or some higher claimed to have been earned. So you can show 55% also or 80% also, we don't care. But you can't show 45%. If you show 45% as a profit and you say you are under presumptive taxation under 44 ADA, if you show 45%, then what will happen? Then last column will be applicable. What is last column? You have to maintain books of accounts and also get them audited. Understood now, Nitin, Kushbu, Mansi, Indrajit? Yes, still here. Let's go ahead, everybody. So business 2 crore, profession 50 lakhs, 50. 44 AE, your business of hiring, leasing, plying goods carriage vehicle. Read. Interesting.
Recording stopped.
Done? Can we go ahead? Cool.
Recording in progress.
Again, interesting section. आई एम लाइक आगे आगे देखो होता है क्या, आई हैव दैट फीलिंग है ना. सो एवरीथिंग इज डन गिवन टू यू. ट्रांसपोर्टेशन बच्चों इज अगेन इज अ वेरी फनी बिजनेस, ट्रांसपोर्टेशन है ना. सो अगेन इट इज हेल्पफुल बच्चों फॉर वॉट एवर प्रेजेंटेड टैक्सेशन कंसेप्ट वी हैव. It is helpful for our bunch of small assessees. Now depending on the type of business, बच्चों, what is the type of business? Any assessee in the business of any assessee है बच्चों, individual, firm, HUF, LLP also. In the business of applying, hiring, leasing goods carriages. Important बच्चों, only trucks, not bus. Why not bus? Because we want only goods carriages vehicle. Clearly it can be small tempo also for that matter. अरे हाँ, or small truck or big trucks. Okay, so goods carriages vehicle, but how many? Owning not more than 10 goods vehicles at any time during the year, है ना. It is not like it is end of the year or beginning of the year. During the entire year you should not own more than 10 vehicles, goods carriage vehicle obviously. If it goes up and again comes down, then still it is a problem, but anytime it should not cross 10 vehicles. Okay. An assessee who is in possession of a goods carriage, whether taken on hire purchase. Do you understand what hire purchase? This we have covered in CA foundation law also. Difference between hire purchase and sale. And you have, I think, hire purchase accounting also you have. Hire purchase, bachcho, it is like contract of bailment. You have the possession of the vehicle, but you are not owner. You will become owner when you pay the last installment. Yes or no? Clear? Kushbu, remember or no? मुझे याद आ रहा है, समथिंग रिमेंबर बच्चों. ओके, हाँ. So an assessee who is in possession of a goods carriage, possession obviously, बच्चों hire purchase there is no ownership, was in possession of a goods carriage whether taken on hire purchase or on installments and for which the whole or part of the amount is still due. Clear? Ownership is transferred? No. Still shall be deemed to be the owner of such goods carriage. Yes, everybody? So if you have taken it only for 1 month rent, then it is not your vehicle to be considered for this calculation of 10. But if you are paying installments for the same or something on hire purchase, then it will be included in this count of 10 vehicles. Indrajit, did you understand what I am telling you? Huh? If you take only for 1 month on rent, only 1 month on rent, bachcho, then will not be counted in your vehicles of 10 limit of 10. But if you get a vehicle on hire purchase and you are paying installments for the vehicle, then obviously, bachcho, it will be counted in the upper limit of 10 vehicles. Are हाँ या ना? Everybody? And lastly, what do we count? That those 10 vehicles? We consider the number of months owned and not just put to use. The vehicles can be put to use later on also. But yes, here we check ownership of 10 vehicles. Okay. Now, in goods carriage also, bachcho, we will have now two categories: big vehicles, small vehicles. Big goods carriage and small goods carriage. Now, what is big goods carriage? Heavy. It is also called as heavy. Means gross, total, unladen weight exceeds 12,000 kg. I hope you understand. 1,000 kg is 1 ton. So 12,000 kg means 12 ton. Now unladen bachcho means what? Obviously, it means without goods. Without goods, that means only the capacity, or you can say weight of the vehicle. Once you obviously put weight on it, more weight or goods, obviously it will have, the weight will increase. Are you getting my point? Let us say if I have a water tanker. So the water tanker but without water, that weight is we are talking about. Understood everybody? Empty truck, that weight we are discussing. Clear? Are haan. So if it is less than 12 tons, it is not heavy vehicle. Okay? But if it is more than 12 tons, it is heavy vehicle. Obviously, bachcho, where there is heavy vehicle, more goods you can carry. Yes. Chalo. Sorry, check. What are they saying? What is the rate of profit then? For heavy goods vehicle, what is the profit by default? By default profit. rupees 1000 per month or part thereof. Understand what is part thereof? That means 1 month 10 days will also be considered as 2 months or 1 month. 1 month 10 day bachcho will be considered as 2 months. Understood all of you? Even 1 month 5 days will be considered as 2 months. So part of the month will be considered as entire month. Are ha. So for heavy goods vehicle, rupees 1000 per month or part thereof, but per ton. Yes, Kushbu. 1 month 1 day is also 2 months. Okay. So rupees 1000 per month. Okay. Per ton also. Now per ton, but why per ton? Because the heavy goods vehicle can be 12,000 tons, 15,000 tons, 20,000 tons. Okay. So they said here per ton basis will calculate. Per ton of the gross unladen weight. You getting my point? That means if the bachcho vehicle is of 20,000 tons, है ना 20,000 ton. अरे हाँ. And you owned the vehicle for 4 months only. You brought it in the month of December. You purchased it in the month of December. So December, January, February, March, 4 months. अरे हाँ. So 1,000 rupees. Okay. Into how many months? 4 months. Into how many tons? 20 tons. Are you getting my point? That will be my profit of that vehicle, or that will be calculated. Understood everybody? Arey haan bachcho. Tell me. So for heavy vehicles bachcho, it is per month basis and per ton basis. Per month is there obviously, but per ton also. But for non-heavy vehicles bachcho, it is flat rate of 7,500 rupees per month. Again, or part of thereof is there. So now we don't care it is 1 ton, 3 ton, 5 ton, 6 ton, 7 ton or 7.5 ton. Sorry, how much up to it is? Sorry. Non-heavy vehicles bachcho up to 12,000 tons, up to 12 tons, no? Okay, so 1 ton up to 12 tons also. Flat rate of 7,500 rupees per month or part thereof. Are ha ya na? All of you. Clear? So, same thing, last column also same thing. What? Again, if you want, if you're showing under presumptive, but still your actual profit is less than these figures. You are claiming profit less than these presumed rate also. Then what do you have to do? Compulsory maintain books of accounts, also get them audited. Yes or no? Everybody. Yes? Fine? Homework. Homework. And last table of partnership bachcho accounts. Homework. Just read. You will understand maybe 50%, but read and come at least. है ना? All of you. चलेगा ना? Everybody tell me. अरे हाँ. So that's it for today then, everybody. Because then I have to start with some questions, and those questions will then be very, very lengthy. Okay? I'll give you something in writing, and then we'll start later on with some practice. Okay, in the next lecture. Okay, everybody? So that is it for income tax for today, for this lecture.
Recording stopped.
Done all of you? कब मिलेंगे हम लोग? शाम को फिर 6:40 को मिलते हैं हम लोग लॉ के लिए, है ना? प्लस माइनस हुआ तो आई लेट यू नो इन द ग्रुप, बट 6:40 बच्चों लॉ के लिए. अब वो मैच कितने बजे खत्म होता है उसके ऊपर है, या फिर मैं शायद निकल दिखते हैं, अगर कुछ इंटरेस्टिंग रहा तो, वरना निकल जाऊँगा मैं. ठीक है यार? हाँ चल, जरा काम करता हूँ मैं. चल बस वो, अच्छा मैं तू रुक, क्या नाम इंद्रजीत, तू जा मत, मानसी तुम्हारी भी वो काम हुआ कि तुम्हारा वो रिकॉर्डिंग का काम हुआ तुम्हारा? बाकी यूट्यूब वालों बाय बाय। तुम्हारा वो काम हुआ कि तुमको वो रिकॉर्डिंग मिला ऑडियो वाला?
नहीं
हाँ रुको रुको,
नहीं।
हाँ रुको।